Welcome back to another episode of Your Favorite Aunties Podcast. Now, y'all get like a sneak peek into one of our hangouts where we just have fun. So we purposely wore some PJs. We wanted to be nice and comfortable. Yeah. Because we are just hanging out, and we actually brought a game to play.
Yes,
so that we can get to know each other better, and y'all can get to know us better too.
Mm-hmm. And we purposely didn't open the packaging because we wanted you all to know that we're doing this on the fly.
On the fly. So you get what you get.
Yeah, whatever we say.
So this is called We're Not Really Strangers.
Friendship
Edition. Can you pass any questions?
If you know the answer is going to be too hot for TV.
Okay, let's say you get only one pass. So if you use it, then that's it.
Here. So there's different levels. We gotta see. I just got a glimpse of one of the questions. That would have been a pass.
It would have been a pass.
It would have been a pass. Look.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, I guess we should have looked to see how hard this was to open.
Maybe. Okay. Well, anyway, the Astros are doing just fine. Okay, so this is going to be level 1, and then
what's the difference between the levels? Is there?
So like level 3 is going to be reflection, and then I think you have something else.
Okay. All right. Boom. Level 2. Oh, connection.
Okay. Do you want to?
Let's just do 1 and 2.
Okay.
Let's just do 1 and 2. We can get back on it.
Okay. I want you to go first.
Okay.
Okay. You want to do a level 1 or level 2?
I'll do a level 1.
Okay.
Perception. If I had a movie poster on my wall, which would it be?
Ooh, if you had a movie poster on your wall, what would it be? Sister Act.
Sister Act, really? Why would you say that? I'm not that saved.
No. Remember the episode before we were filming?
No, I do know like all the words and all the songs.
Yeah, no.
Sister Act 2 though, not 1.
Okay.
Not 1.
Oh, here, put 3 on there.
Okay.
What'd you do? You did connection or reflection?
I did level 1.
Okay, so I'll go level 2. Okay, wild card. Describe our friendship's defining moments. Get specific and compare.
Our friendship's defining moments.
Yeah.
Definitely our trip to Cancun was a defining moment to me. Like, I feel like we were so much closer, and that was earlier this year, like February this year. So I feel like we just got a chance to get away. That was our first time traveling together, so we got to see how each other traveled.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever stayed in the same room together before?
No, we wouldn't have to.
So we hadn't ever just been around each other. Yeah. And it was like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
And then we just we had fun, and we shared different moments that we didn't even share on social media, just because it was like friendship moments and just talking and spending time together. So I feel like that was a defining moment that took us to the next level. And then starting this podcast too.
Absolutely.
We've been friends for a second, but seeing your personality in regards to creating this, getting tasks done, being on time to places, handling business, you know what I mean? It adds a different layer to the friendship. So yeah.
Okay. I would have to say the spiritual side of it. 'Cause you and I went through a deliverance together. We went through it. We had a deliverance together. And for me, that was really intimate.
Okay.
It was super, though it was a room full of people and we were all going through deliverance all together.
Yeah.
I think it was a really defining moment because we're able to share something that is so beautiful to the both of us.
Yeah, very personal.
That really means a lot to us. It's hard to, go through deliverance in front of a room of people, that you don't know. You have to be super vulnerable, and just going through that with you, and then you even inviting me to that deliverance service. That meant a lot to me because it's we're not just friends to be friends. You care about my spirit, you care about my soul, you care about what goes on with me spiritually. So that really did mean a lot to me. And then I will have to say the Cancun trip.
Yeah.
It will. I think that I really got to know you, and it kind of just solidified no, you love me.
Yeah.
Like, you like being around me. You love me. Like, we have fun together.
For sure.
When it was time to lay down, we both knew it was time to lay down. When it was time to go have fun, we both knew how to have fun with each other. And it really meant a lot to me that you're just as patient as you are with me. Even with the text, like you said, like with this whole thing, I get stuff done. I might have to be reminded a few times. But no, it really means a lot to have done this with you as well.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
It really has just shown me like who you are. Okay,
I tell people that all the time because they're like, oh, y'all's chemistry is so great. And I'm like, she's my friend in real life.
Like, no.
Like, we didn't just start a podcast because we just wanted to. Like, we're really friends.
Like, we don't just show up and like, okay, let's film together and then never talk.
Okay. Level 1, 2, or 3. What was 3?
3
reflection. Oh, you want to do a 3?
Okay, sure. Come on.
When was the last time you felt lucky to be my friend?
What specific time? Like, that's
I'll say mine. Last night we were just kicking it, and I was like, we were both just laying on the couch. We were watching Netflix, like just kicking it. We weren't doing anything spectacular, but it was enjoyable. But also, like, we weren't talking every second. Sometimes she was scrolling through TikTok. I was on Instagram. It was just a natural, like, we're kicking it, but there's nothing I have to do. Yeah. And so that I told her too. I was like, we really just be kicking it. Like, I love my friend.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll definitely have to say this podcast.
Okay.
It really meant a lot to me because you helped me grow doing this. You showed me what was inside of me. Like, you helped push me out. Like, no, you definitely helped push me. And now I do feel a little bit more adventurous. Like, I know when we had an episode a little while ago, I was just saying that, like, I wish I would have believed in myself sooner. And doing certain things like this with you or engaging with you in this way, it does help me to believe in myself the more and just really like, no, I'm that girl and I'm doing it with my girl. You know? So that was super defining for me.
Oh, so sweet.
Okay, let's go back to one. Oh, what is this I'm going to say? What do you think I'm growing out of? What do you think I'm growing into?
I think that you are growing into your purpose.
Okay.
I can see your purpose just like blossoming more, and you, like you said, being more confident in just getting out there and using all of your giftings, no matter what it is, whether it's this podcast or just speaking and praying and modeling and all the things. Like, I see you actually doing the things. It makes me so happy and so proud. I see you growing out of complacency. Because I know that you like to be comfortable.
I do.
But I see you coming out of that now and being willing to change and to grow.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that for you.
Okay. So I see you growing just even the more I don't want to fully say extrovert, but I really see your personality just coming out the more. Like, your confidence, you already were a confident woman. But I think now you're really discovering more and more of who you are and what you're capable of. And it's really putting a fire under you. I also think that I know how much wisdom and knowledge that you have. And you now coming to this point where other people can see that. I know that it's going to do something for you and just really reaffirm who you've always been. So all those times that you've been like quiet or timid or just came to the back, as you would say anyway, like now people really get to see who you've always been.
True.
So that's okay. So see, I said that was coming in or coming out?
That was coming in.
Okay, coming in. You are coming out of just your shell.
Yes.
Like, literally, you're just coming out of your shell, and that it's really beautiful to watch you grow in that way.
So sweet. Thank you, friend.
You're welcome.
Okay.
This is so good. And we're doing this like in front of people.
What am I most likely to walk out on a date because of?
Ooh, I feel like I have a lot of different things that come to mind.
Really?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't walk out on dates. So it must be something for real.
If he lost his mind talking to you, like just and it doesn't even mean like somebody he would be yelling or anything like that. It's just, who are you talking to?
Right.
I don't know who you thought I was, but I'm not her.
I'm not her.
I'm not her. I'm her, but I'm not her. So I think it's just somebody who doesn't understand like who they're in front of. And not really taking the time to be like, oh, I'm not that type of woman. But disrespect, you would definitely walk out from disrespect.
For sure.
Like there's no understanding. Like you should have known before we got on this date who you were dealing with. And if you don't, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
That's good. Oh, I'm trying to think. What would you walk out on? I feel like you would stay on the date. I feel like you might walk out if his card declines. I feel like you would walk out the same if he was being disrespectful in any way.
Yeah.
I think that you would walk out. I mean, that's all I can think of because I feel like you weather a lot of different situations.
I do.
And you would just FaceTime me after and be like, girl,
we gotta say this on the podcast. Girl, I got some content, girl. No, you're right. I think I would. I really am like a real go with the flow person.
You're very agreeable.
Yeah. But
you just wouldn't go again.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely not. Like, oh, just like I told you about that date I went to Dave & Buster's.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you? It's like, but it's kind of like I still had fun, so it wasn't that bad, and But again, we didn't go on another date because I refused. Like, absolutely. Not.
Yeah.
What'd you do? 1 or 2 or 3?
I did a 1.
I'm gonna do a 3.
You just did a 3. You need to do a 2.
Okay. 2. Let's see. What do you want to make more time for? What's getting in the way of that?
Ooh, that's a good question. I want to make more time for leisure. Just being able to go and do like what I want to do when I want to do it, whether that's traveling or just going somewhere or hanging out with my friends, spending time with my family. Because I always feel like I'm super scheduled, but it's because I have to be because my schedule is so packed. Yeah. So I would like to make more time just to be more free to do what I want to do and not be like, all right, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, you know what I mean? And then, gotta go. So what's hindering that? I just have so much on my plate. But I'm definitely going to work on in 2023, like unloading my plate.
Yeah. So for me, this is going to be like, I would want to make more time for my dreams.
That's good.
I really want to make more time for my dreams. And I think the only reason why I haven't made that time is just, again, like that believing in myself. And, I'm a bit of a perfectionist.
A bit?
I can be a perfectionist. And a lot of times if I don't feel like I can excel in it immediately,
you don't want to
don't want to do it. I always want to operate in excellence. And I've just kind of always been like that. So if I feel like I'm not prepared enough or anything like that, I just haven't gone for a lot of things. But now, like you said, 2023, or even now, even in this year, I am doing some things, going after my dreams and all that, like just pursuing certain things, just like the modeling, like you talked about a second ago. I'm definitely doing that now, but I absolutely want to become more confident in just knowing like it's okay to fail, and failure is learning how to not do it that way again.
That's good.
So that would definitely be, that'll be mine.
Okay. I like the number ones. I want to do another number 1. I'm skipping. Okay, let's Who do you think was the last person that I stalked on social media? And what was I looking for? First of all, I'm a reformed stalker, okay?
Ooh, you don't do that.
I'm reformed. I don't anymore.
Yeah, no. So nobody is that. No.
I definitely don't do it now.
No. So that's not a thing. Go again.
Go again?
Okay. That's not a thing.
Now don't. What do you think my go-to drink order is? And what is my limit?
That question. Your go-to drink. Do you have a go-to drink?
Not in particular.
I feel like it just depends. No, you know what? Your go-to drink, pina colada.
I do drink. Well, when I'm like at a Mexican restaurant or in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have meant soft drink too.
No, it said what is my limit. So
okay.
that's what
Okay. Like I immediately thought of alcohol. What's your limit? I don't know, because I don't feel like you get to your limit. We've never been in a situation where you would get to your limit. And one thing about you're gonna keep it classy regardless.
Every time.
So 3.
Okay.
3, but I don't even think you get there. I think 2 is cute, or 1.5.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I know your go-to drink is a mojito. Extra mint.
Light
your
ice.
limit is 1. I'll be like, girl, you had 1 sip. Girl, what is wrong with you?
Gone. Zooted.
So funny.
Because for so long, I was so religious and so self-righteous.
Come on.
I waited to have my first drink at 21. So let's start there.
I did too.
Yeah, no. In my mind, I'm like, no, you're supposed to wait till you're 21 to drink. You don't underage drinking.
Girl.
So even then, and then shortly thereafter, I got saved. And then for like the longest time, I did not drink
Yeah,
at all.
me either.
I think I just started drinking in the last 2 years. And even then, I still keep it very cute.
Very.
Don't do it all the time.
Come on.
Just because I don't know my limit like that. So it's just like,
Yeah,
and then, like you said, that mojito, I'll be like, okay.
That's enough.
or you'll be like, eat first.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. No, we want to keep it cute, but free the people. It's all right. We're not drunk. Drunk in the Holy Ghost. All right.
Okay. Amen. What about me would people least expect?
People would least expect. You're so outgoing. I think that you really wear every part of your personality on your sleeves. Besides the fact that you can be very serious.
Yeah.
I know that most people, they only see your joking side.
Yeah.
And you're hilarious. We love that you're funny. But no, you do have like very, very serious moments. And you can be emotional. I don't know if you show people that.
No.
You can be emotional.
Yeah.
Like extremely. Like I'll be like, friend, are you okay?
No, I'm not.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, and I don't even lie about my feelings. Like, no, I'm not okay right now. I'm maintaining. Like, I can get through this in this moment, but like, no, I'm not okay. I'm gonna cry after this. Like, totally.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. People close to me do know how emotional I can be, but outside of that,
yeah, you tough.
Yeah.
You a G.
Yeah. What would people least expect out of you? I say this all the time. Your level of fun. Like, girl,
I'm a good time.
You are a really good time, but it's going to take somebody being in your life for you to just show that. Just because, like, you are, to a lot of people, very serious, very business-minded, very this, very coordinated, very scheduled, very da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
But baby, listen.
I know how to have fun.
And do. And that's I think that's a really good mix. Because a lot of times, especially just as, like, saved people, like, you don't know how
lose
to
our fun.
You lose your fun. You
your
use
personality.
You lose your happy.
Come on now.
Get mean.
Okay.
Why are you mean? Like, real? Okay, come on, baby.
Because we could get into it. Then we won't answer no more questions. Okay, I'm going to do a number 2.
I think I did 3. Oh, I did 1.
Do any of your friends no longer feel like friends? They all in your business.
What? Did you see?
I promise that's what it says. I promise.
Oh my God. What is this? Yes and no.
Okay.
I am absolutely in a place where my friendships are, moving into a different place. They're moving into a different spot and learning or navigating how to continue to mesh our lives together. That's presenting to be a challenge, but the parties are willing to work on that because of the importance of the relationship.
Yeah, that's good because it is important to note that I think we were saying this the other day. Friendships are relationships. And so there are times where they go up and down and maybe we're not talking every day. We only talk once a week or once every couple of weeks. But then a year from now, we're back to talking every day.
Right.
And so it's important to have people in your life who can navigate friendships with maturity.
Yeah.
And they're not thinking that something is wrong or they're not feeling offended if your friendship is just going through a ebb and flow.
But I think it's really beautiful, the willingness to just talk about it and work through it.
True.
I think that's just the biggest thing in that. But that is why.
I know, right? Yeah, I don't have any friends that no longer feel like friends. I think I'm pretty solid right now.
Okay. So what was that? Was that 2 or 3?
That was a 2.
Let me get a 3.
Okay. It's not 3.
It's not 3?
Yeah, it is.
That's
You're right.
A 3.
That's a 3.
Okay. Thank you for being understanding of my quirks. So thank you. No, for real. Thank you for being understanding of my quirks. Because today when we were filming, what did you do? You called me because my perception of time. What? I'm like, it was just 1:40. So I think in this time of us getting to know each other, you've really grown to know what type of person I am, and you're like growing with me, and you're seeing like, okay, I notice this about her, and because I know this, hey, let me do this extra call, or I know my friend, so let's da 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 da. Like, I do really appreciate you just being super understanding of who I am and wanting to understand, because you may know it about me, and it's like, oh no, actually I'm good.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What's the question? Thank you
for being understanding of my blank.
Thank you for being understanding of my personality. I have days, and I feel like I've texted you this before, where I'll be like, my social battery is gone. So, and I know that you're very social, or or even like yesterday, I know you wanted me to go to the mall with you, and I just was like, I don't have it. I don't have it today. I'm not a mall person, and sometimes I can, but so thank you for understanding my personality. Like, I'm very, 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 very much an introvert. And so like, I need to recharge. I don't always feel like doing things. Sometimes we can just be silent. Like, I want the dog all the time, so thank you for understanding that, even though I know it doesn't match your personality.
But it's still, I think it always goes along. You know how they say, a super energetic wife always has a chill husband. Yeah. Or like vice versa. So I think this combination just works.
We flow well together.
Yeah. We make it a point to just like get it. Like, I know that you're not always on the phone person, but when I call, you answer.
I do.
And we stay. And if I don't call you, I'm like,
why you didn't call me? What are you doing? What made you gravitate towards me as a friend?
What? I think one of the most defining things when you helped me do my book, we had to talk a lot for that. We had to talk a lot for that. So I started, I guess, just seeing things within you that I was like, I like that. That's cool. I like her being in my space. I think you just have a peaceful spirit to you. So it's not hard to be in your presence at all.
Appreciate that.
So she's somebody's peace, guys.
Okay. Like, come get me.
So no, I think that was one of the biggest things. It's really not hard being in your presence, and there's always something that's going to come from it.
That's good. For me, I think it's your mindset. Like, even though our personalities are starkly different, we think a lot alike. Yeah. Like, I can say we will say the same thing at the same time without trying. Yeah. Or she'll call me and tell me something. I'm like, I was going to tell you that. Like, how are we? So we're just in tune. Like, we think alike. Our mindsets are the same. We're in our same season of life right now. Yeah. We're just different, but the same. And I like that.
Yeah. That's really good. Okay. What do we do? I think we're just out of order now. It's just
just pick.
It's free for all. Okay, so reminder, take time to process the good things too. Okay, so that was a key reminder.
That's a good reminder.
Take time to process the good things too. Like, okay, all right, cool. Let's see. What do you keep doing that keeps hurting?
Ooh, what do I keep doing that keeps hurting? Keeps hurting me?
Yeah.
I hope I'm not hurting anybody. What do I keep doing? Okay, so what I'm trying to do better with is going with my first mind.
Yes.
Because I'll think something or something will happen and I have an immediate thought about it. But then I second guess myself. Yeah. And then I may like say yes to this person, or I may go to this place. And then when I get there or I do that, I'm like, I should have went with my first mind. Yeah. So I definitely, even just recently, I was thinking about a situation where I was talking to somebody, like dating, just talking in a talking stage. And I had a thought about them when we first start talking, and I let it keep going. And then when everything like kind of came to a halt, I was like, I knew this.
Yeah.
But I second guessed myself. So I definitely want to work on going with my first mind.
For me, overthinking. Absolutely.
Oh, that's a good
Every time.
one. That's a good
one. Think myself
Yes, you will.
into a fit.
Yeah.
Because that thought produces another thought, produces another thought, produces another thought.
Yep.
And all of what I'm saying makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a rabbit hole. So I would definitely say it's for sure overthinking.
That's really good. We all need to do better with that.
Yeah, babe.
Think ourselves out of stuff.
But you know what? I do want to tell you all this. When it comes to overthinking, make it a point to speak out loud. Because a lot of times it makes a whole bunch of sense in your mind, and it makes a whole lot of sense in real life, even when you speak it out.
Yeah.
But just make it a point to speak out loud what it is that you're thinking, and then see if it still makes sense. Because when you say a lot of things out loud, like, okay, come on.
I always say I process by speaking. And so there are times when I don't even, like, if I don't have anybody to talk to right in that moment, I'll get my phone out and just do a voice note and just start talking. And as I'm talking, things will start to come together and start to make sense. So sometimes it's not even talking to somebody, just getting it out and saying the words can help your mind to kind of put things together.
That's good.
All right, we ready? What do you think I strongly dislike that most people obsess over?
Strongly dislike?
Something I dislike that other people obsess over. That's a hard one, huh?
Yeah, I don't really know how to answer that question.
Dislike, but other people obsess over.
I would think celebrities, because you just
true. I'm
like,
not big into celebrities.
Yeah, they're people.
They are
like us in a different tax bracket. Probably that's literally the only difference, I feel like, because
a lot more people know them.
Yeah,
true. No, that's a good one. What do you dislike? There's not much that I know of that you really just dislike that other people obsess over.
Yeah, I don't even know that
for yourself.
I don't know. I don't know. You can do another one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, let me do a 2.
3's not getting no love.
What are you usually wearing when you have the best time? And what do you always regret wearing?
What am I always wearing when I have the best time? Something tight.
Come on now.
What do I regret wearing all the time? Something tight. Because, listen, Auntie got body. Okay. But Auntie also got belly. So, no, I love the curves that I have.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the curves. But when I'm bloated, it's like, come on. I'ma still give in the dress, in the skirt, in the this, the. Still, it's like,
Yeah.
I would say, yeah.
That really like takes mine too, because you feel so, sometimes you feel so good in that moment.
Yeah.
And then you look at the pictures and you're like, nobody wanted to tell me.
Y'all really let me walk around like that?
Like, I could have sucked it in. I could have turned to the side.
I could have easily.
I could have held my clutch. I could have did some things. Y'all didn't want to say nothing. Yeah. But Auntie still like to wear tight stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
And period. As you should, baby. You go to the gym for what? Oh, okay. Okay. I think this is gonna be the last one. When was the last time we had a big win? How can we celebrate?
When was the last time we had a big win?
Every day.
I know, so
Every
much.
day.
Well, just yesterday we doubled our Instagram following.
Yes.
That's a huge win, because it took us so long to get the first 1,000.
Yes.
And like what? Like
2 months. 2 months. It took us 2 months.
And we doubled it in like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's a huge win.
No, it was like a
win is a win.
A win is a win.
A win is a win.
No, I absolutely agree.
So how are we gonna celebrate?
Today.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
We missed brunch, but we can still eat.
Yeah, gonna do that.
We always gonna eat.
Let's take a trip. Could you imagine every time we celebrate? Let's take a trip.
It's coming. It's coming.
It is. No, I would have to agree, but I also have to agree with one of our most popular videos going viral.
Yes.
Like, and it's still going.
Yeah, like, that's true. I
half a mil?
That. Over half a mil. I think we should be at 600 right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, that was like mind blowing.
Mind blowing.
Just, I think it was definitely one of those victories for us where it was like, this is possible.
And we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, no, this is possible. We're doing the right thing. We're talking about the right things. People understand this. We're not shooting this amiss.
Right.
Like, this is for real. And people really want to hear what it is that we have to say. And so many people are going through like the same
what we're going
things.
through.
Then we got time for one more question.
What are you proudest of yourself for? Permission to brag. I like this. It's a good one to end on.
Okay. I am proud of myself for making it a point to want to be better. Like, as far as the relationships that I host, wanting to be open and talk about it, being willing to hear about myself and willing to grow. Will I throw a hissy fit? Maybe, you know, but just literally my willingness to be open, to be self-aware, to want to be a better person.
Yeah, that's
I don't
rare.
think enough people take the time to like, no, tell me about myself. Let me hear about me.
Yeah.
What am I lacking? What am I doing great in? Like, I love exploring who I am now. And just wanting to be better, like going to therapy or walking or just doing whatever.
Yeah.
Just my willingness to want to be a better person, not only for myself, but those around me. Because I ask, like, what would you want me to do more for you? What do you want me to do less of? How have I hurt you?
You're open to the answer.
Yeah.
Because everybody's not.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that anytime you ask me something, I don't feel like I have to garner up an answer that you'll be okay with. I feel like I can be completely honest and you'll, whatever it is, you're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, am I going to cry when we get off the phone? Probably. But
for me, so I'm most proud of myself because like this year, I feel like I executed.
You did.
Like, and it wasn't that everything was so easy to do.
Right.
Like I had all kind of things happen this year.
Yeah.
Whether it was health or just like finances or lack of support or just so many things came up and still
I rise.
I executed. Like I did the things.
Yeah.
We did a lot this year.
Yeah.
I know we started this podcast, like my business grew, like I did some rebranding. I hosted a couple of events, like in the midst of a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I executed.
No. And I literally have been by your side for some of those things. Like you've had to do stuff and then immediately, we've gone through something and then immediately had to turn around and do something super important.
Yeah.
Like what just happened didn't just happen.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to just take a minute to process? No, I can't. I'm on in 5 minutes.
Right.
So I'm going to be on in 5 minutes. So I really appreciate your resilience. You've had a lot of that this year.
Thank you. Thank you, friend. You're welcome. That was so fun.
Yeah.
Like these episodes just go by so fast.
No, they really do.
So I think we want to play the friendship game again.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I know you all have enjoyed that, getting to know us just as much as we have had a chance to get to know each other. It's been really, really beautiful. So we would love to hear what you all have to say. Like, we would love to hear you all answer some of the questions. Like, what are you all proud of? What have you accomplished this year? We really want to get to know our nieces and nephews and our fellow aunties.
For sure.
And the aunts too, for sure. Okay, hold up. No, but we love you all so very much. And this has been another episode of Your Favorite Aunties Podcast. Bye.